Well, ANC members are arriving at the Mpophomeni Sports ground in Umngeni in KwaZulu-Natal Midlands to attend the party's 110th anniversary rally. ANC provincial chairperson Sihle Zikalala is expected to deliver the main address. Let's bring in Mlondi Radebe now. He is live for us there. Mlondi, has the event started as yet?
Thank you very much, Blaine. The event has not yet started here in Mpophomeni, but we do see the groups of ANC supporters are still coming inside the marquee in their numbers to come and basically listen to the message from the provincial premier, Sihle Zikalala, who's also the chairperson of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. But next to me is also Baba Undombela, the spokesperson of the ANC, Blaine, who just joined by other media houses in this press conference.
The ANC understanding its challenges. That indeed this is the first time we have lost this municipality, unfortunately under the DA now as we speak. So we have to make that introspection as an organization to say that what went wrong and how do we correct ourselves, but also to assure our members and the membership. Here in Mpophomeni, the stronghold of the ANC from the early 80s and the 90s, we must always assure them that they must not lose hope, no matter the circumstances they are under at this stage. But as an organization, we are acknowledging some of our mistakes. But as an organization, we are committing ourselves to our renewal as the January 8th statement read by the President, clearly outlining the challenges we are facing as an organization. And we're clear in outlining what must be done as we move forward. As we speak, we're in the process of concluding 6 outstanding regional conferences, which will culminate to a provincial conference mid-year and a national conference. So this is a year of reflection within the ANC. This is a year of electing leadership. And in the past experience of the regional conferences, it shows us that ANC members are acknowledging the situation of the organization and are committing themselves to say we can change the ANC for the better to prepare for 2024.
We do see that other conferences in the KwaZulu-Natal, especially Mabhida, is challenged by the group of people, and also the Josiah Gumede one is also challenged. What is the take of the ANC in relation to those challenges where the ANC members are taking the party to courts?
Well, let us make a correction. There is no court challenge in Josiah Gumede. There was a challenge which they attempted to stop the conference, which they failed. In Moses Mabhida, there are individuals who have written letters threatening to interdict the outcomes of the conference. We have responded to those individuals, will await the outcome there. It's unfortunate that as ANC members, the first recourse you think of is the court process than in internal organizational processes. In the case of Moses Mabhida, we have not had any objection from those comrades who took us to court. The same happened in Josiah Gumede, because they even participated in the elections in the regional conference in Moses Mabhida. Unfortunately, they lost that conference. Some of them were contested. So we still have to know and understand what is the rationale of you having participated in a conference as a delegate and a voting delegate and a contesting delegate. After you lose the elections, then you decide to contest the elections. So we still are requesting that platform with the membership to say the first recourse of engaging in ANC is engaging your own structures. You don't engage your structures through the lawyers. There is an issue we must correct amongst our members and take organization forward from there.
The biggest region, eThekwini, when is it sitting for the conference?
eThekwini, as of last week, they had not less than 12 branches outstanding for them to reach the threshold percent of 70%. So we think from this weekend and the following weekend, they would have managed to launch those branches. But all the outstanding regions, they've got the target of end of January to convene their conferences, with the exception of Kuala, which is latest February. So we believe that by the end of this month, all of our regions will have convened their conferences They will be starting to get ready again for a second part now, which is preparing for the provincial conference, the national policy stroke NGC in mid-June, and the national conference in December.
Mtombela, I want just to get to know something in relation to President Cyril Ramaphosa. The provinces, Limpopo and Northwest, they've shown support that President must be given another time. What is the take of the province of KwaZulu-Natal in relation to that?
We've got no problem with you, President Ramaphosa. He's an elected president of the ANC. He is eligible to stand for a second term in the next conference, but that process has not yet started. As I'm telling you that we just concluded regional conferences. The forthcoming regional conferences, if they engage themselves and pronounce on that, and the provincial conference, that will be the process which will culminate in us as the province of KwaZulu-Natal pronouncing on the issues of the national conference. As things stand now, we are concluding our own local regional conferences, culminating to the province meet somewhere in June. And from there, we'll of course not be afraid to express our views on those matters. But as things stand, there is nothing which we can say there are challenges which can warrant us to say we doubt the leadership of the president as the current president of the ANC, but let us allow the processes of the ANC to unfold and formally announce themselves on those issues.
Let's come back to Umngeni. Umngeni is gone from the ANC, is no longer led by the ANC. Why did the ANC take its rally to Umngeni, basically after losing this municipality?
It's the first time we have lost the municipality in this province to the DA. So as the ANC, we had to come back and assure our members to not lose hope. To them it might be a shock as of now to accept that they are under DA municipality, but we would have observed the processes from 2014 general elections, 2016, 2019. Signs were there that if you are not turning the corner, you might lose this municipality. So we had to come here to assure our members that the ANC is still their home, they are still within the ANC family, but they've got a more responsibility now of regrouping and refocusing and stop fighting among themselves. Because one issue why we had to lose here, remember we had to even recall the speaker here. We had to change within the collective of that leadership of the municipality. It's because they were infighting within the comrades. So because of power, they lost the focus of them governing. They ended up fighting among themselves, hence we lost. So we had to come back here and reassure them to say, let us refocus, let us regroup, let us ensure that the supporters of the ANC who did not come out to vote understand the implications, because in the last elections, you can check your figures even from the IEC. You had the lowest voter turnout even in this local municipality, especially in our stronghold. So there should be an issue for them to say, never repeat the same mistake again, for you know now you are under DA. That's something you cannot allow to happen in 2024 in the provincial elections and the national elections.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
There was Baba Mpophomeni from the ANC saying that the ANC decided to come to Umngeni or Mpophomeni to make sure that they regroup for the upcoming national election. Back to you in studio, Blaine.